I don't know. I think I would do the same thing though, but I probably would have emptied that pistol. Let's roll. The truth and not the damn juice. Listen. Ooh, boy, this story here, everybody. It's weird. You know what? I would have had to pop the guy. Rest in peace to him. I would have had to pop him. I walk in and catch somebody jumping on my mama like that, and I got a weapon, firearm. I damn near don't need a weapon. You're gonna have to whip me in. You know, people, emotions is so high and so tensed up out here in America, man. We gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because you go to hit on one of these females out here. Now we know a part of the generation don't break it up. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, no, that's son justice, street justice, family justice, or however damn justice you want to call it out here. Listen, today is what is it? Thursday, June 29th, out here in America, and we're dealing with what's that? The Carlishia, I may be saying the name wrong. Carlishia Hood son protected his mom, and charges are dropped. And as the day we wake up today on this Thursday, you know, breaking news: the young lady and the son was let out of jail after 6 days, and the charges have been dropped. You know, let me know what you think in the comment section on that right there. I mean, that's an easy. It's an easy answer. You know, somebody's jumping on your mom, man, and you got a firearm, and then this guy's so young at 14, so you know he was probably from the react, and it's a good thing because from what I seen, it was people in there let this lady get punched, you know, get assaulted. So, but what I'm gonna do, we already know that story on that. Me, I'm sorry, yeah, I probably would have unloaded also. It just snapped, you know, no mental whatever or losing. Yeah, I would have lost my mind seeing this guy put his hands on my mom though. But let's play this this video here where, you know, today it's coming out where the sisterhood is suing the city of Chicago for the arrest. Let's listen.
In 24 hours after charges were dropped against her and her son, Carlishia Hood has filed a lawsuit against the city of Chicago and the 5 officers involved in her arrest. Attorneys saying that police had all the evidence they needed from the very beginning to know that their client was not guilty of the first-degree murder charges filed against her. Flanked by her 2 attorneys, 35-year-old Carlishia Hood broke down this morning, clearly overwhelmed by the events of the last 9 days.
I just need a little time to heal and to just get my life back with my baby.
Hood was released last night from Cook County Jail following a 6-day imprisonment on charges of first-degree murder and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. This after on the night of June 18th, she was involved in a verbal altercation with 32-year-old Jeremy Brown while picking up a food order at a Maxwell Street Express restaurant in West Pullman. The incident, which was captured on both the restaurant surveillance video and on a witness's cell phone, shows that argument escalating into physical violence as Brown punches Hood in the head 3 times. We stopped the video before that first punch. It is just as that happens that Hood's 14-year-old...
And then look at the 14-year-old son walking up. Wow. Watch his response.
...son, who was by then standing in the doorway of the restaurant, opens fire on Brown, fatally shooting him in the back.
Never in a million years would I have imagined being brutally attacked, beaten, and then arrested.
Neither Hood nor her attorneys today addressed prosecutors' initial arguments against her, alleging that during the argument, Hood texted her son, who was waiting outside in their vehicle, to bring in a legally owned weapon she had in the glove box, inciting him to violence.
While the co-defendant was still shooting at the victim, the defendant instructed her son, the co-defendant, to continue to shoot and kill the victim.
What Hood's attorneys did address was the surveillance video, which by prosecutors' own admission, investigators had from the very beginning, and which they say demonstrates that any actions taken either by Hood or her son were in self-defense. Their lawsuit filed this morning accuses police officers of malicious prosecution, false arrest, and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
You don't have to be a lawyer to appreciate and recognize that when a woman is violently attacked by a man, an unarmed woman, that she shouldn't be arrested.
In dismissing the charges yesterday, the Cook County State's Attorney's Office said only, based upon the facts, evidence, and the law, we were unable to meet our burden of proof. An investigation into the now deceased Jeremy Brown's background shows that he was a convicted felon with several domestic battery charges.
Well, there it is right there. Sad they got to go on this guy's background and past, and saying that he had these assaults, already back there, though. But I just can't fathom, you got to lock me up. I walk in and you assaulting my mom. And so with that young man, the 14-year-old brother, I hate to say I salute him, but I have to salute him, for protecting his mom, even when the people in the store didn't protect her, and I get this safe fences society these days, a move back and a step back, however, whatever. But there is a time when we as customers should intervene. We don't see a firearm in a guy's hand. He's not wielding a weapon besides throwing vicious punches and assaulting this lady right here, where somebody should have tackled him and called the authorities, though. But what would I do? Yeah, I probably would have walked into and emptied it out. And I hate that, rest easy to that brother, you know what I'm saying? But we have to be careful out here in America with our emotions. And you know what I'm saying? You got to contain and control your emotions. I preach that here on all my platforms. You got to watch your emotions, else you find yourself in jail, dead, passed away, or in a situation like this right here. So other than that, let me know what you think about the Carlishia Hood situation with her and her son. Mom and son charges drop, and as we see today, I forgot my date here. What's that, June 29th? We see that they let Carlishia out, her and her son, and she is now filing a lawsuit. So make sure you subscribe, hit like over here, Barbershop Talk TV, hit that subscription button. So when I do go live or drop a video, you get the notification, and I'm going to bring you the truth off gate out here in America.